Well, you didn't lose the deal because of the price or the timing or the competition. You lost it the moment someone in that room felt exposed. So in Asian sales, pride isn't just a personality trait. It's a defense system. If you trigger that, the deal dies, not loudly, not in anger. It just disappears and no one else ever tell you why. So let me give you a real one. You're presenting to a room, you crush the demo, the director's nodding, he seems engaged, then you expand on something that he had already said. Now you weren't there to correct him, but that's how it landed. And just like that, the air shifts. He stays polite, maybe even smiles, but after that, nothing. No follow up, no closure, just silence. Now, at that moment, you didn't break the product, but what you did there was you bruised his image in front of his team. And here's what no one tells you about it. In many Asian business environments, you're not just selling a product or even a solution. What happened there is you're stepping into a pride ecosystem and nobody wants to look wrong. Nobody wants their judgment questions. Nobody wants their boss to think they've misstepped. So what do? They sidestep, they stall, they smile, and they disappear. Not because your pitch was bad, but because making a move that feels risky, that is worse. So what do you do in that instance? Well, you don't sell against the ego. You sell with it. You let them steer. You want to make statements or say things like, you probably already considered this, but here's what we've seen work elsewhere. Or maybe even based on what you've mentioned earlier, we could shape the solution like this. Some kind of statements in that line. Something that makes them feel that they are the driver, even if you're guiding the route. Now, you also want to reinforce their position, making statements like, you've clearly put a lot of thought into this, and I would love your input on how we can position this internally. Now, that statement itself, what you're doing there is giving them the win. You're not pitching on a product. You're helping them protect their image. Now, if something's off, don't correct them at all. That's the last thing that we do. What we do is we reframe it and say, that's one strong approach. Another thing that we've tested is yada, yada, yada. Now, it's not just the semantics. It's a power move that doesn't feel like one. You're not taking control, but you're letting them keeping it. Now, because once someone feels that their status is on the line, especially in the Asian business environment, you're not going to get a pushback. You're going to get the silence, you're going to get the disengagement and the ghosting that never gets explained. So the next time you're in a meeting or someone feels like it went well, pause and ask yourself, am I making a sale or am I simply making someone feel small in the whole process? Big difference there. So if this hit close to home, episode 2 is going to hit a lot harder, where 5 cents can feel like 50 grand in an Asian negotiation. Hit subscribe, drop a comment if ego ever killed a deal on you. Until then, I'll see you in the next